If there is no place on land for such a large-scale complex as an airport, this is not a problem. If you rationally and wisely learn to use not only land but also the sea, then everything will work out. The Japanese also thought about it, and the Dutch came to their aid. And together they created an ambitious project, an airport at sea, which has been serving people perfectly for more than 1 year. When the plan was first announced, many were shocked. At that time, such a project was simply unheard of, and people were frightened by the fact that they needed to build something on the water. But Japan is always ahead of everyone in terms of development and was not at all afraid to implement a unique project. Until now, this airport on the planet is the only one built in the sea. They named him Kansai. The Japanese cannot boast of large territories and always try to use literally any piece of land as efficiently as possible. And the option to build a huge airport in the sea and save some territory turned out to be just brilliant. Initially, it all started with the competition in which the project of the Italian architect Renzo Piano won. The Dutch played an important role in the development of reliable structures. First, a large island was built in the sea. It is located 4 kilometers from the land. It took several years to build the island. It took 5 years just to prepare the site. The first phase of the airport was completed in 1994 and cost the state $15 million. The line consisted of 2 huge islands, for the creation of which the bottom of the bay was covered with special soil. Interestingly, the second island is built higher than the first. When the planes were heading to runway number 2, they climbed up. But gradually this difference in height went away, as originally planned. Both islands are connected by a narrow isthmus. The airport is made of glass and looks very elegant, especially when surrounded by the sea. In length it stretches for 1.7 kilometers, the length of the entire island is 4 kilometers, and the width is 1 kilometer. In the very center, there is a building with a height of 4 floors. Its roof is made in the form of an airplane wing. It is very original and symbolizes movement, a person's desire to change place. The building rests on supports of 900 columns. The condition of these columns is constantly checked by means of modern computer systems. The construction was originally planned in such a way that all structures could withstand even the most powerful typhoons and earthquakes. Over the years, the airport has been equipped with the best technology. In 1995, there was a spontaneous test. Nature itself decided to see how this whole structure would cope. Then there was an earthquake with a magnitude of 7. 3 years later there was a very powerful typhoon, which supplemented the wind with gusts of 200 km/h. The whole island is very similar to a separate area. There are whole streets, high-quality landscaping. Airport personnel lives in high-rise buildings. So far, no state has dared to repeat such a grandiose project.